Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do price action analysis unbiasedly.
Be water, my friend.
Now, guys, as you guys can see, we got that second close above that 200 daily moving average. Second close, which means we got some follow through. However, that candle is looking like a toppy candle. All right, we go here, look at some bearish candlestick patterns. It's kind of looking like a shooting star pattern here, guys. Shooting star. Yeah, it looks like a shooting star. Maybe, he's got a small wick at the bottom there. Maybe we can even say it's evening star pattern, but they're both overall bearish pattern. But as usual, like I always say, we gotta watch out for that follow through. We need follow through from the price action before we want to get too bearish. We're just seeing some signs, right? RSI is overbought. But is this the time to start shorting? Difficult to say with PPI tomorrow. Okay, PPI coming out in the morning. Got market watch right here. PPI 8:30 a.m. We also got retail sales and some other stuff later in the day. But I think PPI definitely will be big to watch. A big one to watch. As a trader, most thing that I care about is give us some volatility. All right. So yeah, here's a 15-minute chart here. As usual, I just traded level to level. Market opened at 398.48. They opened right at my support level, and the first candle closed below 398.48. It closed below right, broke down support. But as you can see here, the very next candle, it recaptured that level. Okay, I alerted this in the group. 398.48 failed here, but SPY tested now as resistant. Look to long if it recaptures for the false breakdown setup, putting 400-ish in play. We got, you see the close right there on that 15-minute candle. It closed at 398.54, so that's a recapture, false breakdown setup, okay? And boom, got the nice pop up to 400, gave us that nice level move. And then from there, we had a nice rejection. It pushed all the way back down, and at this 10:30 candle closed back below 398.48, giving us a false breakout setup. And it triggered a nice level move down to the 397 support level. Then after that, it just chopped. Okay, gave us that nice, terrible chop that I'm not a big fan of. So, but open up some nice level move, but that's about it, okay? And it's typical, in my opinion, to get this chop before big data days, okay? So I'm hoping, because we got that typical chop before the big data day, that tomorrow we'll get some better moves than we did today, okay? So let's go to the daily chart. Okay, as I mentioned, we got that second close above the 200 daily moving average. Guys, if you're a bear, here's the bear case scenario, okay? If you're bearish, you want to see SPY get back below the 200 daily moving average to give us that false breakout setup, okay? Next support below 397. The 200 daily moving average at 396.9, but I've been referring to 397 as support. But you can refer to 396.9. It'll probably change again tomorrow, so definitely turn on your charts and check where that 200 daily moving average is, okay? But the support below that is the 395 to 395.7 zone. 395.7 is the 23.6 fib level from October low to December high, okay? So dropping below that would be pretty bearish. And below that is a pivot low around 393.5. And then we got the 50 daily moving average, which is at 391-ish. And that 390 level, that critical 390 level. Below that is 388, 386.6. That's the 38.2 fib level. Okay. And below that is 385.8. And then this trend line from October low with 6 touches I think the 7 touch, if it's go for that 7 touch, it might break down. But breakdown levels it's now at 383, okay? So it's sloping up with each day going by, okay? So I'm giving you guys my levels. I like to play it level to level. I enter from one level, so if we enter on the breakdown of 397, I'll be looking to take profits around 395-ish and then leaving runners, okay, to see if it drops down below, okay? But honestly, I'm thinking as far as swings for puts go, it might be a nice swing below if the 200 daily moving average fails, or maybe the 23.6 fail. Okay, I will look to take profits, wherever you're comfortable. But like I said, I play it level to level and just leave runners. All right, got the RSI overbought. We got this potential bearish topping candle here. We need to see follow through tomorrow though. So, and we have PPI tomorrow. So that is the bear case scenario, starting with the loss of the 200 daily moving average, okay, at 396.9. All right, just trying to keep it simple. Now, the bull case scenario. So as long as 397-ish hold, or the 396.9, the 200 daily moving average, as long as it holds, I like, it's possible bulls could be just chopping to cool this RSI down. All right. So for me to stay bullish, I need to see the price continue to hold above the 200 daily moving average, or the lowest would be the 395.7 level, the 23.6 fib level. Okay. As long as those level holds, bulls still have control. Bulls have control of momentum right now. Okay. As I mentioned in previous video, the next critical resistant level that I'm watching is 398.48. Okay, if you set your fib levels from all-time high down to October low, you will get the 38.2 fib level at 398.48. Okay, so I'll be watching that level, as well as the 400-ish level, 400-ish level. That's the yearly trend line. Is at 400.5 now. So definitely watch out for that level 398.48 or 398.5, and also that 400.5 level. That would be above, that would be a breakout, a breakout of the yearly trend, and put 402.5 to 403 zone in play, and there's an area of liquidity at 405.5-ish. All right, but above that, I got the next level at 408-ish. And the 410 to 410.5 zone. There is an AOL area of liquidity around 411.8 to 410 zone as well. Okay, so the bull case scenario, as far as the bull case scenario, 397 and 395.7 support levels must hold to avoid a big drop to the downside. Okay, as long as those levels hold, I would recommend staying bullish. All right. And like I said, to see more upside, we need to clear more resistance, starting with 398.48 and that level at 400.5 based on the yearly trend line. Okay, Triple Q continues to creep up here. Okay, I got it closed today at 281.5, right around my resistant level. So resistant for tomorrow I got is at 383, which almost tested today, 15 cents off, and above not 383, 283. And if 283 clears, that will put 285 and 287 in play. Okay, above 287, we can possibly see a test of 290, 292, and 294.3-ish. Okay, the 200 daily moving average is around 295.3. It's creeping down as the day go by, so we'll see if that gets retested. Okay, now as far as the bear case scenario go, I got support at 280. I need to see that fail. Maybe we can go back and test 277 around the 50 daily moving average, and if that fail, this yellow trend line right here on this megaphone pattern that I got, we recently recaptured it. The support of it is at 274.8. If that level fails, this will end up being a false recapture, putting 273 and 269 back in play. Okay, so like I mentioned, 280 must hold to keep the bulls, holding on to the momentum. 281.5, 283, and 285, 287 on next support. So please add those levels to your charts. Okay, IWM decided to cool down today, and it did hit that 287 level. 187-ish level that I got. That's a 38.2 fib level that I got here is at 187.6. Got very close to testing it. IWM is very overbought, but like I said, it doesn't mean it's a sell signal. We need to see support get lost. All right, I got support for IWM at 186. You can look to short if 186 fail, put it 184 in play. If 184 fails, then I'll have 182 in play, okay? But below 184 would be a false breakout of this triangle pattern. That's when I would swing puts for IWM if 184 fails. We'll be very bearish, putting 182, 180.6s, and then possibly a drop down to 177.5 in play, okay? But to be bullish, 186 must hold that support. It can base there and try to break that 187.6. Got a lot of areas of liquidity around the 188 to 190 zone. Okay, the next critical resistance would be at 190. And if that clears, 193.5 is in play, okay? Tesla had a very, very nice trade with Tesla in the group. If you guys are looking for help trading or a nice profitable Discord, definitely consider joining mine. Alerted Tesla this morning, or a trade idea. I would stay bullish on Tesla as long as above 123.5 is. This is the first critical support. And if it fails, I got to give the bear case, for us to acknowledge or keep in mind the bearish case scenario, which started with a loss of 120. I definitely would have shorted if 120 failed. However, I wrote here, as long as above 126 is the next resistant level, it must clear to put 128, 130, and 134.5-ish in play. It worked out very well. Tesla opened at 125.7, cleared that 126 resistant level, smashed 128 and 130, and it closed at 131.49. Okay, so stay bullish on Tesla as long as it's above 128. Okay, there is resistance now at 131.7-ish. If that clears, 133.5 and 136.3-ish are the next targets for Tesla. If you want to look for puts, I would look for puts when 128 fails, putting 123.5, 120, then 117.5 back in play. There's a big area of liquidity around the 115 level. All right, Apple. After we recaptured 134.4 last week, Apple showed follow through, going up as high as 137.29. Almost hit my 137.5 resistant level, okay? So there's support at 135 and 134.4-ish, okay? If you want to get bearish on Apple, I would short if 134.4 fails. All right, the next critical resistance is the 137.5 to the 138 zone. If that clears, that will put upper targets in play, starting with 140 and 143-ish. All right, let's look at some inverses. Here's the VIX. Even though it's a red candle, technically that is an update for VIX, because last week it closed at 1834. Today it closed at 1935, just under, right around that level that I got at 1935. Okay, so there's resistance now at 20.2. If VIX want to get more bullish and get more some upside, it needs to clear that resistance at 20.5. Clear 20.2 and 20.5. They're very close together for some reason. That will put 22 in play. The 50 daily moving average is around 22. Cleared that to put 23.6 and 25 in play, okay? As long, if it drops below 1935, that would be bearish for the VIX, and put 18 in play, okay? DXY, chop day for DXY here, okay? It is an inside daily candle. Today's candle was engulfed by yesterday's candle, and the resistance is at 102.557. So if DXY can clear 102.557, that will put a resistance level I got at 103.4 in play and 104.4ish. Okay, if it breaks down 101.773, then we can get a lot more bearish on the DXY. Okay, guys. Now let's end this with the option flow filter for 500k premiums or above. And here it is, 85%. Still bearish on the SPY. Okay, shorter term one right here. Sweep order over 7,000 in size. 395 strike price. Expiration for tomorrow. They may have cast out on it already, but we'll see. Maybe they didn't. But yeah, another one, March 17th expiration date, over 5,000 in size, 370 strike price. So you're still seeing these big money coming in, betting to the downside. QQQ 85% into puts. Nothing that really sticks out to me based on my criteria, but yeah, definitely bearish. IWM 87% in the puts. Okay, you guys can see that. I don't really see any aggressive orders here, but that's where the money is going. Tesla, here's Tesla, 73% into calls today. All right, that's something worth noting in my opinion. And look at this block order, 48 million in premium, 15,000 in size, 110 strike price for May 19th. Okay, definitely worth noting that we're starting to notice these type of contracts coming in. Let's see if it can continue. Here's Apple. Apple 55% in the calls. Okay, so it's not too bad as far as, you know, bearish sentiment goes for the flows. And let's end this with the VIX. And there's the VIX. All bearish, all puts bought today. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want more content from Uncle Charters, please consider joining my Discord. I would love to serve you guys. And other than that, thank you guys. Peace.